that's a crazy looking one, isn't it? It's like a cross between a snake and a scarf. Maybe a little bit of peacock in there too. Oh man, he's got like compound eyes. He's like a bug. Crazy. How do you say it? Zygarde? Zygarde. The Slytherin snake has spawned at the mesa. I don't want to fight you. Well, he killed my dude. Okay. Let's take this guy on. Oh no, he's fighting a Geodude. Whew, but he prevailed. Sometimes these guys will get in fights with random mobs and then they'll just die. Usually not legendaries though. I had one of the starter Pokemon do that. I was like gonna go catch it and then he got in a fight with a Geodude or something and he ended up dying and I didn't get it. Oh yeah, he's ground type, so we can't Thunder Wave this one. He's dragon ground. This Sandile is he's trying to murder me. He's gonna push me into the river. He's gonna drown me. Oh, and I can't do anything about it. I'm just gonna take it. Can't turn my camera or anything. I'm trapped. Oh, I got him. Nice. Woohoo! Okay, so this Pokemon is a little bit on the weird side, it seems. I looked him up, and he's got 3 different forms. There's a 10% form, which is kind of like a dog-looking thing. We have the 50% form here, which is our scarf snake, and then there's a fully complete form, which looks kind of like a little bit more like a human, like a warrior. That's probably the really good one, right? I don't know how to change them though. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments if it's possible in Pixelmon here. We got adamant on them. That's what I wanted. Ordinary size. Apparently, it's 4 times weak to ice though, so that's kind of a that's kind of a risky guy to use. Okay, Nebra says he has something for me. I lent him a Yam Mask a while ago. I had an enormous Yam Mask, and now he says, ooh. He says he lost it. He's going to give me something better. And a Ditto's quite a bit better. Thanks. I did let him catch a Mew, though, that I found. So that's like 3 Dittos. But, yeah. Still good. Oh! Check its size. Oh! Okay. Okay. That's awesome. Did you get that from the Mew? Okay. So, I don't feel bad about taking this from Nebris because I let him get that Mew instead of taking it for myself. And if he got an enormous Ditto off of it, I definitely want that. Like, I kind of have a thing against, like, accepting free, easy, good stuff from people. But that's something I would have got if I wasn't being nice, basically. So, yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, that's so cool. What are his IVs? Pretty crummy, but it's enormous. Uh-huh. So you might have noticed here, with that Ditto we just got from Nebris, we now have 7 Dittos, guys. 7! What do we do with them all? I don't know. It's more than I know what to do with at this point. We could start breeding them together. Like, if you breed 2 Dittos together, it creates a random Pokemon in the egg. So that could be a fun thing to do. But we're mostly trying to get, like, good Dittos at this point. Like, we want enormous Dittos for our ginormous Pokemon project. But we also want Dittos with good IVs as well. Would be nice. Most of the ones we have now are pretty trashy, to be honest. Unfortunately. But yeah, I think we caught 3 of these together. We just got that enormous one off of Nebris. And I got 3 Dittos since last episode while working on this over here. Look what I've done. I flattened out a huge savanna right by our base. The reason you want to do this in Pixelmon is to increase your chances of finding rare Pokemon. It makes stuff spawn a lot easier. And it also, I've had problems like where stuff will spawn and it hides behind trees or bushes or stuff, and you just don't see it. You miss out on a lot of stuff if you got a bunch of that in the way, right? But another important thing, just the way spawning works in Minecraft. Like, for example, let's say a Pokemon decided to spawn right here, right on this block. Well, if the Pokemon is bigger than a block in size, its collision box is going to be in this block here, and this one here, and this one here. So the spawning is going to fail. But if you have a big flat area like this, it greatly increases your chances that a Pokemon will successfully spawn, or that a legendary will successfully spawn, because those have huge collision boxes. So this is going to be great. We have it right by our breeding base. If we want to get more Dittos, we can go there and hang out, and they're still extremely rare, but the chances of us getting one are much higher now. Also, I just made some changes to our breeding base. I tried to make it look a little nicer. We had like terracotta all around here, and I put some wood. And I just finished setting up the wall, guys. You know, with that Zygarde, whatever it's called that we just caught. I thought we were starting to get quite a few legendaries, you know. So I was looking through my computer, through the PC, and it's like, okay, we got 12. That's pretty good, right? We must be getting close to catching them all. Nope. So I did some scanning, and in total, these are all the legendaries we still need to catch. 15 there, 12 there, 14 here. So what's that up to? 30, 40, is it 41? I think it's 41. We're missing 41 legendaries, guys. And here's the thing about that. Like, okay, we just got Zygarde. He's actually not all that special, I don't think, because I just caught another one. Right after I got that one, another one spawned shortly after. So we got 2 of them. And I'm starting to get duplicates of a lot of legendaries because they're not actually that rare. There are a few rare ones, or hard to get ones, because a lot of these have special spawning situations. Like, for example, Kyogre spawns in the deep ocean, but it has to be raining and it has to be nighttime. So there's quite a few conditions there, right? Groudon spawns in desert hills, which aren't super common. That's not like a terrain you find everywhere. Has to be sunny and it has to be daytime. Some of these have special conditions where it has to be under Y40. Near lava, for example. There's like lots of very specific spawning conditions, and those are going to be the hard to get ones, while that one we just got is probably just like desert nighttime or something. Like something that's going to happen quite often. But yeah, I think having the wall here is going to be pretty cool. I like the idea of it, because like the whole collecting things in Pokemon is pretty fun, or I enjoy it a lot. And it's going to be very satisfying after we get a new legendary to bust the sign off the wall. Like, it's a very visual thing, right? But also having all the information here is super nice as well. So we'll know where stuff spawns. The number after the name is the catch rate, by the way. So some of these are like a 45. That means it's really easy to catch. Most of them are a 3. You can catch those without the Master Balls, but they usually take like 10 to 60 Pokeballs and like 10 to 20 minutes of like non-stop throwing Pokeballs. Like they aren't easy. And you gotta be really careful they don't kill themselves, which happens a lot as well. But there are actually 2 Pokemon, 2 legendaries, that are number 1 in catch rate. That means we probably have to use a Master Ball for these 2. Luckily, though, since last episode, I did get another one off of a Lopunny boss. So that's pretty cool. I didn't record it, unfortunately. But we have that option in case we ever get stuck catching something. But our goal for today, guys, what are we going to do here? We're going to be talking about the tournament again. When you're seeing this video, the tournament's probably happening. For me, though, right now, it's in 1 day. So today we're going to actually talk about our strategy, finish putting our team together, and all that kind of fun stuff. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. We got another boss. Ooh, that hurt a bit. How did I not hit him? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, another splash plate. Excellent. Those are kind of hard to get. Okay, so we just got a 31 HP attack, 29 defense, 30 special attack, 31 special defense, and speed. Milotic, guys. That's nearly perfect. It's 3 stats off of perfect. And you know what? I'm not even going to use it. It feels so bad. And it's not because I'm going for perfect 31s on these. It's because I want to use a move. He broke free. I've never had a Magikarp break free. Really? It's because I want to use a move called Hidden Power. Some of you might know what that is. It's a move that can be taught to like all Pokemon. But the effect it has depends on the IVs of your Pokemon. So right now, this guy will have a thunder or a electric hidden power attack. What we're trying to get is a fighting one. And to do that, we need 31 HP, 30 defense, 30 special attack, 30 special defense, 30 speed, and I think the attack can vary a bit. But we got to try to get 30s on most of these. So the way I'm going to do that is hunt down Magikarps, try find Magikarps that have 30s in those stats we need, and then breed them with our Milotics. And it's going to take a bit of doing, but we might eventually get the dream and get a fighting Milotic and really catch people off guard. Ooh. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. I get him? Oh, I did. Look at that. Nope. 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 And there we go. No. Oof. Oof. Ouch. That was brutal. We got absolutely wrecked by RNG there. We were trying to get a 30 in defense or special defense with the Magikarp, right? And I think that's like a 1 in 16 chance, right? Maybe 1 in 20 or something. I don't know. It's somewhere around there. It took about 80 Magikarps, 80, before we finally got what we were looking for. Oof. Okay, so now we're going to take this Magikarp and breed it together with this Phoebus, which is a Milotic when it evolves. And we're going to try pass on this 30 defense stat to this Phoebus's 30 special attack, 30 speed, and 31 attack we want on him, along with the 30 defense. So to do that, we're going to forcefully transfer the defense using a power belt from the Magikarp. And we're going to use a Destiny Nut to try to get some of the other stats. And if we're lucky, it'll happen. It might take a few tries. So, fast forward in time here, and these are the results from that breeding. We got a 30 in defense, which was guaranteed. That's what we want. And we got a 30 in special attack, also what we want. But we didn't get the 30 in speed, 31 in attack. So it's not like we got everything we want there. But it is better than the Magikarp we had, which only had the 30 in defense. So now we just take that guy out. We replace him with the new one we just got. We can forcefully give defense again if we switch that over. And put that back here. And now the odds of us getting what we want exactly improve just a little bit. And we keep doing that. We keep refining our grouping here until we get all 5 stats or all 6 stats we're looking for. Alright guys, are you ready for this? We are going to get a Master Ball together. We got a legendary that spawned in town here. Both Master Balls I've gotten so far happened when I wasn't recording. Oh, he used Cotton Guard. So that's a move I was really considering for this tournament. It boosts his defense by 3, so he's 2.5 times tankier right now. So if we do like a close combat, it probably won't kill him. Yeah, look how little damage that did. So he's really tanky at the moment. But Moonblast is a special, so I think it ignores his guard, right? Oh, he confused us. Oh, we killed him, though. Oh, another Evilite. Dr. Jim's totally legit stuff. Everything is on sale, sale, sale. Contact Jim before entering. Jim, can I enter your shop?
Maybe.
Maybe. If only you could hear me. Oh.
If only. Hey, I hear something outside my door. What is this ruckus? Hello!
Oh, hello, Jim Jim. Funny to
Jesus, it's
find you
not.
here.
Have you seen my totally legit store? It's very good stuff in here.
You got Destiny Knots, Diamond Blocks, Master Balls, and Everstones. Oh, okay.
Those seems to be very liked things on the server.
What's in the chest behind you?
Caveman's IOU. Never mind that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We usually don't take him, but he's new and very, very poor. Poor guy. I mean, he's a caveman, for God's sake. Oh, and I guess Cobweb, because I don't get much business.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything in particular I could offer you? Can I
Um,
have my master ball back, please?
you saw that, did you? Or did you just realize?
I just realized.
I'm not gonna right click just in case I accidentally throw it or something.
hmm Oh, it's crooked, but that's fine.
Yeah, like your shop.
Ah, thanks. So, did you need anything, or you just
So
here to steal?
you were saying you had some Destiny Knots for trade or sale or
Well,
something.
you usually, but if you look in the chest, I'm all out. Very popular item.
Oh, oh,
However, I do have the
yes.
Demo X, or the floor thing. I don't know what it's called in English, because I'm good at words.
It's called the Destiny Knot, Jim Jim.
Well, I know that.
What do you mean?
It's the one that's on the floor that you usually can't buy, but
Oh,
when
the
you do,
display item.
yeah.
I got you. I got you.
Display item, yes. Words.
Uh-huh.
I could sell it to you, but I mean it's the last one in stock. So what you
Okay.
got?
Well, I don't really
What's
want
it
to part
worth to
with
you?
this, but I heard you might be interested in a static soul, fully charged, mind you. That's
Ooh.
375 mob deaths in this ball right here. How do we do this?
All
Three,
right.
two, one. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, that was risky. I forgot it was you.
Yeah, I could have just ran, you know.
Durability 0 out of 375. What
You
does
get
that
what you
mean?
paid for.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's good. I think that it's supposed to say that.
Oh, I sure hope so. I know where you live, but
I thought you were gonna scam me. What's going on? Did I get scammed? I don't feel like I got scammed.
no, it's a totally legit business. Tell you what, just because you showed some courage by stealing it, I'll give you one of my perfectly fine knockoff ones for free.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
So you can spread the word of how nice of a Dr. Jim is.
Uh-huh.
My name doesn't work with being a store owner, but that's fine.
Nice blocks of
Diamond blocks,
diamonds.
8
Yeah.
diamonds apiece.
Yeah, that's definitely not clay in there. Yeah, that's a good good shop you got going on there. I could see you making a lot of money with it. What do you guys think? Did I get ripped off there? I don't know. I traded our Zapdos orb for a Destiny Knot. I was kind of excited to do the Zapdos thing, but those orbs sounds like they're fairly common. While Destiny Knots, they have quite a bit of value on this server. I've heard people have even traded Master Balls for them. Like they're in high demand at the moment. We now have 5 because we just got 2. I got a lucky drop off of the boss there. And check this out. This is one of the last key items we need for putting our team together. Some Toxic. I think we'll put that on the Milotic for sure. And maybe on Keychain. I'm going to buy... I'm going to buy all. It's just a good move in general. All right, guys. Very good, very good. So I've been grinding away here, getting our team ready for the tournaments. 3 out of the 4 guys are pretty much ready here. They're all 45 and EV trained. I just need to finish putting the moves on them. Not like it sounds, like actually putting their moves on. So for Keychain, I think we're going to go for Light Screen and Reflect. Unfortunately, we can only have 4 moves on a Pokemon, so we're going to have to sacrifice some stuff here. Like, I would love to keep Spikes. I think we're gonna definitely get rid of it. Here's the problem with Keychain, the way I'm going to build them. Like, the moves Light Screen and Reflect are setup moves, so we kind of want to do those first. And then if we like turn 3, turn 4, turn 5 spikes, that's a lot of setup. And if they defog or clear our spikes or something, we basically spend 5 turns doing nothing. While they just have to defog and it's all gone. So we got to be careful not to over-invest all our hopes and dreams into this one plan or strategy. So Light Screen says, a wondrous wall of light is put up to reduce damage from special attacks by 50%. It doesn't say that, but it's by 50% for 5 turns. And likewise, Reflect reduces physical damage by 50% for 5 turns. Ho! So if we use both of these, we take 50% less damage for 8 turns, basically. Because we're using an item called Light Clay, which extends the 5 turns to 8 turns, which is amazing. 50% less damage in the battle. Plus, we've trained all our guys to be extremely tanky. So we put our EVs into HP and defense on most of our guys. And then also we got natures that boost either special defense or defense as well. So yeah, they're tanks basically. On our Porygon, we have an item called Evilite, which boosts his defense and special defense by 50%. It's an amazing item. We can only use it because he's not fully evolved. And if we combine it with the Light Screen and Reflect, he's going to take like 75% less damage. And he can use Recover to gain his health back. So we're stacking defense boosts on top of defense boosts that hopefully the opponent won't be able to remove. We're also going to have Barrier on Porygon, which boosts his defense sharply. So if we use that, his defense basically doubles the first time. The second time it goes to triple, and third time it's going to go to 4 times. So he's like not going to take damage. Kind of crazy. I don't know how well it's going to work. Our team, like I feel like our team is either going to do extremely poorly, and we're just going to get blown out by strong physical attackers or special attackers, or it's going to do amazing. And we're going to do well in the tournament, which is what I want, right? So let's actually test this out. Another important thing to note is how speed works in Pokemon. If you don't know, let's say Keychain is up against a dude that's 100 speed, and we're only 86, so they would go first. Whoever has the highest speed goes first, and if they kill Keychain in that turn, we don't get to take our turn. We lose our turn, basically. We don't get to retaliate. So speed matters a lot, but Keychain has this amazing ability called Prankster, which says give priority to a status move. Light Screen and Reflect are status moves. And a priority basically ignores the speed stat, and you just get to go first. Unless you're up against other priority moves, then speed matters again. So let's try a battle here. We're up against Giraffe Dude. He's probably a physical attacker if I was to guess, so we want to use Reflect, which is for physical damage reduction. Okay, so Reflect raised our team's defense, so we can switch in Pokemon and stuff, and they'll have the defense boost as well. Use Zen Headbutts. So that did little damage, very little. We lost 9 HP. Oh, it wasn't effective, though. Yeah, Zen Headbutt's a physical move. So now we do Light Screen, and we basically take no damage. And then we might be using Draining Kiss, or we might replace this with Toxic, I think. We use Draining Kiss. Oh, he swapped its defense and special defenses with us. Okay, that's actually one of the moves I'm terrified of in this battle. If anybody does anything like that, we might be in trouble. How much damage are we going to take now? Still very little, because we still got the screen up. And he was a level 50 guy, so he's probably got high defense and stuff. The other move we have, though, is Foul Play, which takes our opponent's attack stat and any buffs to it and uses it against them. Card swap again. So basically that allows our Keychain here, even though he's got low attack, we take the attack of our opponent and use it against them. So with a 95 power as well, which is extremely high. So If somebody's like using Swords Dance, Swords Dance, Swords Dance, and we use Foul Play, it's just gonna kill them. If they buff their attack and we use Foul Play, they just die. So that's gonna be good against like potential sweepers. So we're gonna lead the battle either with Keychain if we feel we can. That's what we would like to do. So we get that 50% damage reduction on our whole team, including our Mega. But honestly, we'll probably have to lead with Mega Metagross most of the time. Because I'm scared. I'm terrified of other Megas people are going to have. And Mega Metagross will outspeed most of them. But if we have to switch in to use them, it's going to be too late, I think. Here's the plan for the moves. Some of you guys are going to hate me for this, but I think it's the best choice. We're going to replace Zen Headbutt with Earthquake. Okay, don't be mad. I think that's a smart move. Here's the controversial one, though. You're going to want me to replace Hammer Arm? And you guys, everybody knows Meteor Mash is like the best move for Metagross, right? It's a stab move, it's 90 power, and it can boost his attack. I'm going to replace it. Oh, with Ice Punch. Okay, let me explain. With these 4 moves, we will be able to super effectively hit 13 out of the 18 types in Pokemon. Which means we're going to be able to one-shot any weaker Pokemon, probably. And we'll probably be able to at least 2-hit kill any Megas we go against. And I'm pretty certain Metagross will be able to take a few hits from people. Well, we finally got the 4th member of our team ready, guys. The Milotic. We gotta equip a Prism Scale on our Phoebus. Trade it to Nebs. Now he knows what we're using. Oh, cancel. Nope. And send it back. Is he using a Mega Sizer, perhaps? Maybe he's showing us some information. Okay, so it makes annoying noises, but it looks cool at least, right? I think so. I think that looks pretty cool. The first time I saw a Milotic, I actually thought it was a Dratini, because I don't know anything about Pokemon. Because they're both eels, you know? But apparently, this is a pretty good Pokemon as well. It's got like 540 stats, which is above average for most Pokemon, I would say. Really high HP, and, well, not really high, but good HP. Good special defense especially, but defense we managed to get pretty high as well thanks to the EV training. And yeah, what we're going to do now though, are you ready for this? This is what we trained for. Bam! 30, 31, 30, 30, 30, 30. So it's almost perfect, but most importantly, with this stat line, or IV line, we will be able to get a hidden power fighting. It's a weird algorithm, like depending on how the numbers combine together affects the outcome, and it just so happens this combination will give us a fighting hidden power. So, Milotic, let's try it out. I only got one of these TMs, so hopefully this works, because I can't try it again. Milotic is a special attacker, so we don't want Aqua Tail. That's a physical attack. We want to keep Recover on her, though. Okay, replace, yes. Yeah, Centrant is a normal type Pokemon, and the only thing that's super effective against normal Pokemon is fighting moves, which this should be. So we used Hidden Power. Does it say super effective? It is super effective, so it is fighting. Excellent. We grew to 45 again. That's the 3rd time now. Can I lock the move? Can I lock him now? Will he stay 45? We'll find out, I guess. I saw a Litwick around here. Oh, a Drifloon. This is also a ghost type, I think. So I'm just curious, if it's a fighting move, it shouldn't work against ghost type, right? Used Hidden Power. Doesn't affect Drifloon, yes. Okay, so that rule applies still. The thing about the Hidden Power is it doesn't say what power type it is. Not even to me, the user, not to anybody else. So even though it's super effective against someone, there's like usually 2 or 3 moves that are super effective against the Pokemon, so they won't know exactly what it is if I don't tell them. Although I'm calling it Ninjatic, so that might give it away a little bit that it's a fighter. But yeah, should be good. So the downside of using a hidden power is it's only power level 60. You see down there. A lot of moves in Pokemon, they're power level 80 to 100 on average, so it's on the weaker side. But Milotic doesn't have a wide range of moves, and no one's gonna expect this. Like you can put like ice and water on Milotic pretty much, and some other moves like recover people will expect, and they'll probably expect toxic, but they won't expect a fighting move for sure. So that's cool. Fighting moves are super effective against 5 different types: normal, steel, dark, ice, and rock. So that's great coverage there. We're also going to put Scald on our Milotic here. I guess we're going to replace Aqua Ring. This recovers HP every turn, but it's only 1/16 of the max HP, and it's not really worth it, I don't think. It's not going to be enough. So we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to put Toxic on. Cool. So I guess with that, guys, our team is now officially ready for the tournament. Everybody's level 45. They got their moves. We're going to give leftovers to Ninjatic, and now they all have their items, and they're EV trained. They got good IVs, so whew, man, that's a lot of preparation for this little team. But it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun putting it together, actually. So I wanted to try to do a battle now that we got everything together. Kind of like how we would go about it. So if I don't know what the opponent has, we're going to lead with Metagross, I think. Okay. Scyther, he's strong. Physical attacker. What would we use against the Scyther? So he's bug flying, right? I guess Ice Punch. I think Ice Punch is super effective. So we would go... Why can't we Mega Evolve? Wait a second. Huh? Should be able to. Oh, it's invisible for some reason. You hear that fireball? We're selecting it. It's not visible for some reason. Okay, whatever. Let's try Ice Punch. Oh, we're Mega Evolving. Okay, so it worked. There's normally an option there, but we couldn't see it for some reason. So we would Mega Evolve first turn. Okay, we took a bit of damage. Keep in mind they're 20 levels higher than us, and he used a super effective move there. Ice Punch was super effective, so that was a good choice. But it's not a stab move, and we outsped him that second turn there. You see that? Yeah, so a lot of these aren't stab moves, so they're only going to be so effective. Butterfree, again, is a flyer, so let's try Ice Punch. See, I think Metagross is going to be able to sweep a lot of teams. Oh, he slept us. I am worried about things like that. If they status affect us, ooh, that could be bad. Still sleeping. Yeah. So we could get taken out by something like that. So once we get taken out, or if we want to switch, then we would start setting up our screens. So I think this is a special attacker, right? Slept us again. Oh man. Quiver Dance. Oh, he's getting ready to sweep us here. Quiver Dance. So he's special attack rose again. Special defense, speed. I guess the problem with foul play is it doesn't work against a move like that because it's special attack, not regular attack. Okay, so we're learning things here. Might have a couple issues. Bug Buzz does little damage against us though. And he put us to sleep again. Ah. This is brutal. Foul play? Okay, so we can do a little damage with that. Put us to sleep again. Light screen wore off, so we're going to start taking damage. We used it again. Bug Buzz. Let's try a Draining Kiss. We wouldn't really use Keychain for fighting unless we had to. I probably should just switch out after we set up the screens. Yeah, now it's dead. Okay. Interesting. put to sleep. This is the most annoying opponent. I should get a Butterfree. Holy. Okay, so I'm not playing this perfectly. I could have recovered there and I didn't. Whatever. I'm getting frustrated here. Let's try to do a Toxic. Wow, that did a lot of damage. You avoided it. Really. We recovered a little bit from leftovers, but yeah. I guess we lost that fight. Because of Butterfree. Against the normal opponent, though, I think we'll be okay. I wanted to show you one other thing, too, here. So the ability of our Porygon is Trace. The Pokemon copies an opposing Pokemon's ability. So it's going to depend on what our opponent has. I think Ekans, for example, he has Intimidate. Let's try that out. Oh, yeah, Shed Skin. I think they can get Intimidate, though, can't they? Are there any other ones around here? Maybe not. Oh, here's one. Yeah, he has Intimidate. So Porygon 2 traced Ekans Intimidate. And it activates as soon as it happens. So that decreases his attack. We used his ability against him. And now his activates and it decreases our attack, which we don't care about because the only physical attack we have is Foul Play, which takes his attack and uses it against him. Which is kind of bad because his is lower as well, but whatever. So we can steal some cool abilities, maybe. We'll see what happens. But anyways, should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys tune in and check it out. But that's going to do it for today. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And until next time, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.